Okay, welcome, welcome. See, is this working? Oh, yeah. Welcome. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I'm trying a different streaming function here, so I'm not sure I'll be able to see your comments or not, but try putting them in, and hopefully it'll show me. Welcome to the Sunday service. A little Qigong, Dao Yin, Taoist yoga, functional fitness, all the things that keep us doing good. Okay, I see somebody's comment. Oh yeah, they're coming in. I'm doing a new app called Restream, and so it's not just sending this to YouTube, but it's going to Facebook and Twitch and Twitter. So we'll see how that goes. All the comments seem to be from YouTube so far. Hello from the UK. Hello, Germany. Hello, Israel. Ariel from Israel. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Sandy. Good to see you all. You know, I have a little bit of a class plan today, but if anybody has any requests they want to throw out, feel free to put it in the chat. Okay, I also got a new webcam. Isn't this better? Better color and stuff. Okay. Hello, Ireland, England. I'm really surprised how many people from Europe watch this. I think Qigong is a little more popular in Europe, actually. Oh yeah, the crane on the marsh. That's a good one. Okay, somebody from California. Neck, shoulders, headache, sinus would be awesome. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it. Find yourself a little space. Feet under the shoulders. Let's start with a little deep breathing. Hands over the lower abdomen. Soften your knees. Feel your tailbone relax down. So you're sitting on a yoga ball. Crown of the head lift up. Chin tuck back. Shoulders roll down your back. You start to drop your breath down to the lower abdomen. Deep and slow through your nose. Feel your belly expand and relax gently as though you have a balloon in the belly. Neck and shoulders, neck and shoulders. All right, one hand up to the chest. Find our wave breathing. Here's the inhale. The breath's first going to go down to the belly. And it's going to rise up to the solar plexus, and then the chest. You're going to exhale from the chest, then the solar plexus, then the belly. We call this wave breathing. It's a wave of breath, bottom to top on the inhale, top to bottom on the exhale. Inhale, belly, solar plexus, chest. Exhale, chest, solar plexus, belly. palms face up. Now moving with the breath, you're inhaling. Spiral the hands over the head, turn them towards the sky, not quite straightening the elbows. Exhale, palms spiral down. So the arms are round, palms face up. So as Buddha holds up the earth. Inhale, spiral up. Exhale, spiral down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice and slow. This one to open the lungs. We're going to add a stretch. You're going to exhale your left hand down. Inhale, stretch over to the right. Come to the center. Hands come up and down through the center. Turn palms face away. You're going to stretch to the side of the lower hand. To the center, up and down. Sink. Bending your knees a little bit and stand a little taller as we stretch. You can use your breath here. Exhale through the center. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, center. Inhale, stretch. Keep going a few times. I think it's flipping my image around. I'm not sure why. All right, come back to the center. We're going to make this a twist. Take your legs a little wider. Your one hand comes behind the back. The other pushes in front. You shift to the side and twist. Come through the center. One hand behind the back, other in front. It's like you're pushing two walls away with your palms. Use that to help you twist. Through the center, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, we sink into the center. Exhale, reach into the twist. Good. To the center, you're going to start to knock on the door of life with a little weight shift, so our stance is still wide. The hand going behind your back, that's the side we shift to. You can turn a little bit, looking over your shoulder, open and twist the spine. Go into the chest with that front hand. Building a little warmth in the legs. And come over the shoulder. Chest, belly, slow it down. Very nice. Let's find a stretch. Full body flow or the elephant. You're holding one hand with the other, reaching up. You can arch back a little bit. We're going to fold forward, straight legs, straight spine. As we get to the bottom, tuck the tailbone around the spine, rolling it. Stretching up and back. Holding forward, coming down straight, and getting fluid as we come up. Nice inhale to come up. Exhale to flow down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice open and stretch for the body. And we're going to do it left and right. So you're going to reach up, turn to one side, come down to the leg, sweep over to the other side, up on that side, and then down on that side. Sweep across, up, down, across. Get it up to the center. Bring it in, relax. Shake it out a bit. Okay, let's start to open through upper body. You're going to bring your fingers and thumbs together. Crane's beak over your chest. It's what we call the rooster spreads his feathers because we got little chicken wings here. We're going to open the shoulders, chest, and upper back. Doing a big circle of the arms. You can involve the torso a little bit instead of just moving the arms. Whole body's opening up. All right, go the other way, forwards. Open the shoulders, make that circle as big as you can. Hello, Florida. All right, one arm at a time. Reach your elbow up. It's like you're swimming. This one, look for a little more opening at the waist. A little stretch there. And the other direction, like you're swimming backwards. And hands out to the sides, palms face up. Little Egyptian Qigong here. We're going to shift our rib cage from one side to the other. Trying to keep the rib cage level, so we're not kind of leaning from one side to the other. It's like it's basically staying as level as we can, and the hips aren't moving at all. So I'm trying to separate the ribs and hips here. We add our Pharaoh arms. The back hand is going to twist all the way to palm face up. And then the other hand twists as we go the other way. Opening the waist, shoulders, and the neck by turning the head as far towards the hand we're shifting towards as you can. And bring it to the center, hands behind your back, palms together, fingers pointed down. You're going to bring this about as high as you can. Roll your shoulders back, pull your elbows back a little bit. Drop the tailbone, lift the crown. Might already get a stretch there, but we're going to take it in a circle. Moving the head in a circle. I'm still reaching through the crown, so our head's not just kind of falling over. It's reaching up and over. Keep our vertebra and our neck protected. Don't want to feel any pinching here, just a stretch moving around. I got to figure out a way to share my music with you guys. I have music in my ears, but I'm pretty sure you can't hear it. I'm not sure I could without getting a copyright violation. I bet there's a way to share music on this. Go the other direction. Nice stretch moving around the neck. You can inhale as the head comes up. Exhale as it rolls down. I feel that stretch go all the way down to the forearms. And take the ear to one shoulder and just find a good angle with the stretch. Maybe that's a little more tilted back. Maybe that's a little more tilted forward. But wherever it is, you're just going to circle your chin into that spot. Keeping your teeth lightly touched together to pull the jaw away from the shoulder. Great, Ellie. Good to see you guys. What's your dog's name again? Is the dog doing it too? Let's go to the other side. Nice stretch. Circle the chin. Well, now I got to think of some Qigong that I know that you don't know, Ellie, so that you can actually learn something here. Ellie's also a Qigong teacher. I don't know if you guys can see him in the chat, but he has a really great YouTube channel too. What's your channel called, Ellie? I think it's Qi with Ellie. Q-I, Qi with E-L-I. All right, next one. You're gonna keep the palms together, drop the chin down to the chest, tuck your tailbone, sink your chest back, and here we're looking for that stretch in the upper back between the shoulder blades. You can actually direct your breath there. So your inhale is expanding the space between your shoulder blades, giving you that little stretch. Oh, good, Domino's. The dog's doing the neck rolls too. Oh, that's a good point. If I make a Spotify list, I can just share that with you guys and you guys can play it. That's interesting. Good, all right, relax. Give the shoulders a roll. Shake it out. All right, let's find the crane, walks, and the march. This is a nice balance exercise. So feet together, or close together. You're going to open your wings. And they're going to fold as you find a little narrow squat here. And the wings are going to come in front. We stand back up. The wings come down. And out to the side, stand up. Down. Forward, up. Okay, so that's the basic motion. Now we're going to add the balance. So you're going to imagine here you have puppet strings between the fingers and one of the feet. And it's like you're picking up the foot by those strings. So the distance between the hand and the foot stays the same because of those puppet strings. I'll show you what I mean. So as we lift up, it's not like the distance becomes greater or less between the foot and the hand. It's like there's this imaginary string. So even as we set the foot down, like the string is lowering the foot. So what we want to find here is a little one-legged squat. As you lift up, you're straightening the standing leg, and then the standing leg is bending, and the foot touches at the bottom. So you stand up, Bend the knee, so it's not like you put the foot down and then squat down. You squat down first on one leg, touch the foot at the end. That's going to make it a lot more challenging. So if that's really hard, just don't come up and down so much. Just make it very small. Just a little tiny squat. It can be very small like this. Just make sure the foot doesn't touch till the end of the squat. It can also be much deeper if you want more challenge. Careful of your knees. You want to think as you go down about your hips going back rather than your knees squatting forward. Okay, let's end with a stretch. Your legs straighten. Fold over the legs. Stretch the hamstrings. A few deep breaths. Roll it up. Shake it out. Very nice. Okay, find us a little more stretch for the upper body. You're going to find the owl turns its head. Here the palms are holding a chi ball by the dantian. Palms are going to turn outwards. The thumbs are going to point behind. Fingers are pulling down. Chest is lifting. Reach your crown tall and keep it long as you turn your chin over one shoulder. The idea is to get this stretch sort of from the chin down to the thumb. You might feel that go down the bicep, front of the shoulder. Relax to the center, gather a chi ball. Open up. Thumbs point behind, fingers pull down, head turns as far as it'll go. Relax to the center, chi ball. You can use your breath here. Inhale. Exhale, center. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale. I just want to open the neck and shoulders, bicep. If you need more stretch, put a little more effort into those counter pulls. So the thumbs and chin spiraling away from each other. And the fingertips and crown of the head pulling away from each other. That's how we create a stretch. 2 points moving away from each other. So fingertips and crown, thumb and chin. Hold on one side. Relax center. Other side, hold for a couple breaths. Relax. Okay, let's shake it out. Nice bouncing, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Let yourself relax. Let your body become like jelly. You can move it around a bit, find some twisting side to side, back and forth. And kind of just feel into your body. What does your body want to do? Or does it need a release? Keep going, shaking.
You can try it with the heel knock. Knock your heels into the floor. Really get your bones buzzing. Yes, this is every Sunday. Same time. I've been super random with these lives, but I think I finally found a time I can stick to. Good. Slow down, relax, feel your chi. Okay. Today we're going to find some crane and bear Qigong. These are like opposing animals in this particular set. So the crane is the fire, the uplifting energy, the lightness of the heart. The bear is the water, the kidney chi, the grounding, rooting force. So we're going to do one movement from each. These are walking forms, so you just need a little bit of space to walk around, but not too much. The key, if you don't have much space, is just to take really small steps and go a little slower. But before we do it walking, we'll do it grounded, just with our feet planted on the floor, and just learn the arm motions. And while we're learning them, make it a little moving meditation. So find your basic Qigong stance, feet about shoulder width apart, thighs slightly rotated out as though there's a ball between your knees, just gently pushing on them. That should lift up the arch of your foot, make your foot sort of hollow at the bottom. Your tailbone relax down, chest relax, shoulder blades relax, crown is going up, chin slightly back. So in Qigong, we want to maintain our structure as we flow. So try to think about these key points as we're moving the rest of the body. Here, the hands lift, open up, palms turn forward, come to about shoulder width, not narrower, shoulder width. Palms turn down, float down. This is the crane's arm motion. Here we come up, open, palms forward, close, palms down. So try with your breath here. Inhaling. Exhaling. You can feel a little movement here. We stand a little taller. Our weight comes more towards the toes. Inhale. And then sink back into the heels as we exhale. Inhale, standing tall, center of gravity moving up to the chest. Exhale. Center of gravity down to the lower abdomen, weight back to the heels. Expanding the chest, expanding the heart, the fire center. Long deep breaths here. Inhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Once more for the crane. Let's find the bear. It's called the bear splitting wood. You're thinking like a bear with powerful, heavy paws, just taking a log between them and whoosh, snapping the log in slow motion. So the hands are just going up and down past each other. Palms are flat, parallel to the floor and ceiling. Don't push so high and low that they start to angle away from the floor and ceiling. They should be exactly parallel. So only push as far as you can that they stay parallel. We turn them. The upper hand comes in. The lower hand goes forward. And they press so that the hand going down is closer to your body. So you turn the palms, pull in and forward so that the hand going down is close to the body. It's kind of like you're rolling a ball for a moment and then split the wood. Turn palms, roll the ball, split the wood. So you can think here as the hands, the hand that's going up like it's lifting your crown, hand that's going down like it's sinking the tailbone. So the hands are opening the spine. Especially that lower hand giving that sense of grounding down. The weight sinks through the body into the feet. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale as you press. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, press. Okay, let's start with the walk. So you're going to start with your feet, heels together, toes pointed out. This is just so that when we take our first step, we wind up with our back foot at 45 degrees, which is basically what we always want when we're doing these stepping practices. So basically we're just winding up in this nice grounded position. You notice if your feet are like they're on skis, it's a little odd for the ankle. So you always want that back foot just slightly turned out. So heels together. Let's learn the crane first. You guys remember the arm motion? The hands come up. As they do, they're bringing one foot forward just to lightly touch the floor with the heel. So our weight is still back weighted here. Then we place the toes on the floor. And as we open the wings, we're shifting the weight forward into that front leg. And as the wings close, we're shifting the weight back. Hands come down, and you're going to lift those front toes, turn them outwards, shift forward. And now that becomes your back foot. We bring the back foot up, touch the heel gently on the floor. And the toes come down, we shift forward, shift backwards, sink backwards, lift the front toes, they turn out. Okay, so again, if you have a small space, take smaller steps. At each step, we just lightly touch the heel first, then shift forward, shift back, hands come down, toes lift, turn out. So we have that nice 45 degree. Heel gently touches, shift forward, shift back, sink back, lift the toe. So I feel like you could stand on one foot all day on that transition step. Front toes lift, turn out, back foot comes up, heel touches, open the wings, Close the wings, shift back. And when you run out of space and you want to turn around, again, you lift the front toe. This time, instead of turning out, you'll turn in as far as you can. So you wind up pigeon-toed. Then you lift the back toes, turn on the heel, and now your back foot's become your front foot. And you can just lift that into the direction you want to walk. All right, let's see if we can bring in the breath here. Exhaling, hands down. Inhale forward. Exhale, close and back. Front toes turn out. Inhale forward. Open. Exhale back. So the crane, we're cultivating that light, warm heart. Mental clarity, inner poise. Couple more rounds of the crane. Light heart. Poise. Patience, like the crane that can wait by the lake's edge for the fish all day on one leg. And let's transition to our bear. Find your heels together again, toes pointed out. You guys remember the bear was the splitting the wood motion. This one, so the crane, the peak of the motion was shifting forward like this. The bear, the peak of the motion will stay back weighted. So, let's say we bring I won't try to mirror your left and right because my camera's flipping things around for some reason. But basically, just bring one foot forward. It's going to go flat on the floor. So unlike the crane with the toes lifted, the foot just lands flat. We're staying back weighted here, so there's pretty much no weight in that foot. And the leg that's forward, the same arm is going to be the one that presses up. The leg that's back weighted, that's the arm that's going to be pressing down. Then we lift those front toes, turn them out a little bit, because notice my hand kind of goes with it. Shift forward. As the back foot comes up, we're turning the palms, rolling the ball. The foot lands lightly in front as we split the wood. So again, the leg that's forward, that's the hand going up and forward. Leg that's back, that's the hand going down close to the body. Lift the front toes, turn them a little out. Shift forward, turn the palms, rolling the ball as we step. Splitting the wood as the foot comes down. Turn the toes out. Turn the palms, roll the ball. Back foot comes up, touches lightly, splitting the wood. Turn. Split. Turn. Split. Again, when you want to turn around, toe in, toe out, and back into the motion. The bear is more about feeling your weight and groundedness. Down that back weighted leg, it's like we're pushing our weight down into that heel. Growing roots into the earth. Notice my tailbone is a little tucked here. I don't come down like this. I tuck the tailbone and I direct the weight of my spine and tailbone down the leg. Down through the glute, down to the heel. Keeping the tailbone tucked. Nice and slow, steady, ponderous like the bear. Exhaling as we split the wood. Inhaling as we transition. Toe in, toe out. It's fine if you just turn around however makes sense for you. But if you want to keep it in the flow, that's a good way to do it. A few more times with our bear. Again, like we could stand on one leg all day for that transition. Good. Bring it back shoulder width. Find your palms face down. Actually, bring it up for embrace the tree today. So your arms are round. Imagine like you're hugging a ball against your chest. Elbows are a little lower than the shoulders, dropping down slightly, not too much. Fingers are spread as though you have a marble between each finger. Holding the fingers open so they don't touch. Sink your tailbone as though you're sitting on a yoga ball. Yoga ball between your tailbone and the floor. Lift your crown, tuck your chin back, roll your shoulder blades back. And imagine there's a ball between your knees, slightly pushing the knees outwards. You should feel this lift your arches of your foot, and you can imagine there's a marble under the arch just behind your ball of your foot. Imagine under your armpits, there's a tennis ball that the arm is resting on. You can just imagine all these balls as though they're what's holding you in the position. The marbles between your fingers, the beach ball in the arms, the tennis ball under the armpits, the basketball between the knees, the yoga ball under the tailbone. Imagine as though you could just rest onto these balls and their pressure would inflate and hold you up, hold you into the position. Feel your breath massage your internal organs. Slow and steady through the nose, standing meditation. You're going to drop the hands down. They come in towards the hips, lift to the chest. Palms turn towards the chest. Float back forward until they're about the shape of a ball, a hoop. And come down. Palms face up as they come into the hips. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Now you want to find your center of gravity, lifting to the chest, sinking to the lower abdomen. So you notice here, I bend my knees, sink the chest, push the center of gravity down, following the hands. Then like the hands bring the center of gravity back up, lifting the chest, straightening the legs and hips. Some of your mass comes up. I'm kind of exaggerating here. And send more of your mass down as though someone were coming to push on you and you wanted to resist that. What would you do? Sink down, get grounded, sink your center of gravity lower so it was below where they were pushing you. And pull the center of gravity up and sink it down. So here, moving the chi between the fire center, the heart, the water center, the lower dantian. Balancing and calming the heart. The water especially helping calm the fire. The lower dantian, grounding, anchoring the heart. One last time. And we'll pull down the sky. Same idea here as the hands go up. Feel your center of gravity lift more to the chest. So the hands pull down, sink. Feel your center of gravity sink down to the lower dantian. Inhale, rising. Exhale, sinking. One more time. Step one foot in. Hands fold over lower abdomen. begin to let your body rock and sway. Just relax. Let your breath be natural. Allow the body to rock and sway. Imagine you were a pine tree on a mountainside, moving with the wind through the valley. Feel your roots deep into the mountain. Your branches yield to the wind. Stepping back out slowly, we'll circle the belly. A couple deep breaths, helping the chi to settle at the lower dantian. Center just below your navel. Deep breath in. And let it spread with a sigh. Very nice. Feel free to stretch a little bit. Make sure that chi's not stuck anywhere. It's getting where it needs to go. You can massage anything your body's asking for. Very nice. So I hope that has your mind clear, body re-energized, and feeling more comfortable to live in. Hopefully the head's clear, people who had neck or head issues. And thanks so much for joining me for another Sunday. Again, be here every Sunday, 9 a.m. California time. That's noon Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK. Something else in Europe, I can't remember. But thanks for joining me. Also remember, my teacher training starts on Saturday. So that's February 13th, first day after Chinese New Year, the year of the metal ox, which is the year of hard work and discipline. So a good year to take on a new project. So if you want to sign up, that is still open. I can't remember if I don't think, there might be the link in the description here. If not, just go to my website, nickloffree.com, and it'll be right there. You just click it, go to the teacher training webpage. It'll tell you more about it, but basically it's every Saturday, noon to 3 California time. And there's payment plans available. There's like a 12-month payment and everything. But it's all going to be online, and there's replays if you can't make a class. So I've made it like really flexible so that a lot of people can do it. I've got a lot of signups so far, so I'm really excited to get going with it on Saturday. Been looking forward to doing this for a long time. Qigong is such an interesting topic. It's both an art and a science, and so I kind of want to bridge that gap and help everybody figure out what their Qigong is and how they want to share it. Anyways, other than that, you can find the replays for these YouTube lives on my Patreon. If that link isn't in the description, it's just patreon.com/Nick Loffree. You can find that link in some of the other descriptions, probably on my channel. Thanks for joining, everybody. Good night. Good seeing you, Mark. Thanks, everybody. Super fun doing these. How'd this go on Facebook? Awesome. All right. Well, this was fun. I think we had even more people than last week. We had like 80-something people. So really fun. All right. See you guys next time. Don't forget, I also do these on Zoom every day at 9 a.m. So if you want the Zoom link, send me an email, nick@nickloffree.com. And you can join me there. And there's a little more fun because we can see each other. And so we have a little community there. I can kind of see what you guys are doing and give you corrections and things like that. So it's a lot of fun there. Anywho, somebody's saying something about something speaking English, something French. I don't know what malheureusement means. All right. See you guys later.